Tinubu is saying, look, his policies are for the long term. So even though we are suffering
Let him start now. Let him start
in the
now.
interim, it's for the long term. But he has started. Should we give him more time?
No, we cannot. Because before that, all of us would have died. We cannot. What are you telling me? Then he and his son will be enjoying Abi. Look at what he's doing with his son. Is that a reformer? Is that a reformer? You should show it practically that yes, you meant what you are saying.
He's paying off our debts.
Paying with debt.
$3.5 billion.
Where terrorists are sharing office with him. Is that what you are telling me? What kind of thing is that? Have you seen any drastic action taken against terrorists under Tinubu? And you want to reform? You cannot make progress under insecurity. Quote me. You cannot. So under 2 years, what have you achieved? What is that thing you have left on the ground that has okay? Yes, this man is moving forward. 2 years, nothing to show for it, except promises that are not there. 2 years. And by now we should have been dancing that yes, one sector has been taken care of, especially insecurity.
Barrister, the price of fuel is coming down, it's dropping.
So what?
I think
let them take it.
825 now.
Please, Mr. Okoli, you have started now. 800. Where did they meet it? Where did they meet it?
It's coming down.
Where did they meet it? A bag of rice. Where did they meet it?
Rice is coming down. So I understand that a bag of rice now is 51,000.
Really?
Imported,
I said, where did they meet it? Let them take us there. Our naira exchange income. So if our naira become 14 naira to $1 like in Ghana and in South Africa, what will happen? No, tell me what will happen. Those countries they are not countries, Abi.
The 2025 budget says that naira to dollar will be 1,400. And if by next year it comes down to 1,200, and another 2027 probably 1,800.
I'm not talking to you now. What's the exchange rate? Talk now. Promises that are not there. Your industry, your businesses are closed down. 7.2 million. Mr. Moses, are you listening to me?
They will come back.
7.2 million businesses closed down. Multinational left to your country. When will they return to at least revive the industrial capacity of the country? When?
Barrister, you paint a very scary picture of Nigeria.
Oh, really?
You know what is
don't know what is on ground. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me. You under your watch, 7.2 million business closed down. And the employment, they are gone with it. And you are talking of tax reform. Who will pay the tax? Is it not companies? No, tell me, who will pay the tax? When there was worldwide economic meltdown in the Western world, the US government made sure that those businesses did not close down. They get the money to stay in business because they know the implication. Here, you don't even care. You don't bother. And you are telling me you're a master strategy. Which strategy? Under your watch, 7.2 million businesses. Do you know the number we are talking about here? And you say you are which economy? In the next 50 years, those companies will not be revived. In the next 50 years, they will not come back to life.
In case you think that the man is not angry enough or he's just be, do your own analysis. Check how much was the cost of prices. Now that's the politics, that's the propaganda that the APC they are going to set in motion for 2027. Things are going down. Where were they before you took power? What was the plan initially? Where you took dollar from and took it to 1.5 and 1.6. Now you will now see that 1,200 exchange rate is now a gain for us. As what? You have 4 years. Okay, now you have spent 2 years. Now you're going to have the 4th year by the time you are doing the election, and then you tell me that you cannot return. So what was all that Jabanomics, Tinubunomics for? If you say you are going to float the naira so that it is not in any way limited, so that market forces can have its toll on the supply and demand of it. If you say you are going to remove subsidy, it means that you had plans to first remove the criminality and then to make that particular policy being able to benefit. If you had dollar at 700 plus and you came to float it and then it went to 1.6 and then after 4 years you say that it is now 1.2 or 1.3 or 1.4 and I should celebrate that, make it make sense to me. No, make it, assuming I'm an idiot, try to explain to me to make me have sense. And that's the problem. So when people say these things, what I hear is bag of rice used to be 120, it is now 80. Where did Tinubu meet it? What was the plan? Okay, the plan was to actually increase it a bit, but then you increase it to ensure that you put all your wrong economic policies in place and increase it to a far end, and then begin to drag it back a bit and say you have made progress. What kind of progress is that? It's a simple. What kind of progress is that? So make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. I am waiting for that particular, which area, which sector Which part of our nationhood can Tinubu beat his chest to say, I have been able to impact on, and there is progress in this place? Because what you are going to counter as gains are propagandist theories that you summed up. Everything has increased. Everything in the market has increased as you got to power. Now, the fact that they are able to make one or two decrease in the last couple of weeks, you now say that that's progress. How is it progress? We expect, that's a matter of fact, that where you met it, we will be able to achieve even better than it were when you met it. That should be what governance is supposed to be, a tool to ameliorate the plight of the people and make the people's living more comfortable. If at the end of the day your coming is supposed to inflict more pains, then you are not a leader, as it were. That is the point. That is what some of us have consistently put out. That's what we have said consistently. Because all of this propaganda, Tinubu should prepare. A lot of these things that you think you are doing, all of these tactics and antics will not work in 2027. If you think this is this argument, this lame, pedestrian, shallow, deceptive, manipulative, evil, barbaric argument that you are going to put in place, what you are going to use to contest 2027 election, it will be a disaster. I'm sure Tinubu has got a lot of things in the offing. He's folding up his sleeves for the kind of battle he's going to fight at electoral. It's going to be huge. If all of these things are what you guys are preparing, to mean it that you go shock una. You go shock una.